Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Mike. It is Thursday. This goes out to all my members and my everybody who follows me on YouTube and everywhere. Why? Because, well, I'm taking tomorrow off. It's my plan for the rest of August to take Fridays off. And as much as I'd love to hang with you guys tomorrow, I'm off. If you want to learn more about us and how we trade here at smartoptiontrading.com, please join us here at smartoptiontrading.com. Links in the description below. Click on live trading alerts. We have Discord, we have Twitter, we have private Twitter feed. We use Zoom for voice and video, and we're having a great time. All right, so let's talk about today, guys, and let's go to the 5-minute chart on the SPY to start this off. And the truth of the matter is this: we had a nasty close yesterday. We had a gap down follow through, and I want you to notice this 434.50 area because we just missed kissing the 50-day, and then opening candle explosion on the 5, and we were off. And here we are now taking back yesterday's low and above it. And the SPY here, you go to the daily chart, all the way on the 21-day here, the 8-day just ahead. It's tough being a bear in this market. It's tough staying short this market. Remember I told you to remember the 533 area? Well, here's your 50-day at 433.75. I'm sorry, the 434 area. So we just missed that. Your 3% pullback, we didn't even get that. And here we are. So you have a big, beautiful candle today. Look at the volume. We're at 78 million shares with about 25 days to go. What else do we have going on? The Qs, big, big candle moving all the way almost to the 8-day. Strong. What's not participating today? The IWM. Hit the 200-day, failed. Nothing much there. The diamonds are holding in okay. All right. So let's talk about where we're at. I want you to notice down here on the oscillators. These tell us how overbought or oversold we are on the indexes. Well, even with this pop, we've barely budged. The New York stock, the NASDAQ is sitting down here at negative 250 area, and the SPY is sitting at negative 221. These are both good readings. That means we have not worked off this oversold reading in the slightest today. What else is going on? Let's take a look at the VIX. Why the VIX? Because the VIX is very, very important here. Every time we close out of the Bollinger Bands, it's risk on. Right now, 22 minutes to go in the market, we are just above the Bollinger Bands. We had broken back below it, then we came way back up, and here we are. And you can see this on other charts. When you close outside of it, you get follow through, even if it's quick. When you close down inside of it, it's game over, and it comes right back in. So we'll see how this kind of plays out here. But right now, we're still out of the Bollinger Band, a little bit unclear. Came into today with a plan, right? Plan I laid out for everybody in here was we're not shorting the open, and we're waiting at least 5 minutes. Why? You don't short down that far, right? You let the market see what it wants to do. My plan was if it got weak, I would go after the VXX or maybe puts or some of these ETNs like TZA. Instead, what happened today is we also had Macy's on the radar. Well, Macy's, huge candle. I made money on Macy's, not nearly enough. Traded it after it broke above the opening 5-minute candle for some money and got out, and then it really took off. Macy's, why? Because earnings. Earnings were great. We talked about Kohl's. I didn't trade Kohl's today, but huge move on that one as well. We talked about Nvidia. Nvidia was not easy. It did give a beautiful candle today, came in. If you look at it on a 5-minute chart, not so easy. Here's your opening push down. When the market was raging, this thing lollygagged around. But eventually, when it took out the opening 5-minute candle, off to the races, off to 204. What did I trade today? Well, I traded the SPXL. Why did I trade the SPXL? Because it was leading. The SPY was stronger early, had a beautiful trade on that. Then I've had a couple beautiful trades on TQQQ. What is TQQQ? It is the ETN that is triple leveraged that for the Qs. I got in on this candle right here after it broke this downtrend and bounced just below VWAP for a beautiful trade. And just now on this candle, I got back in up through here, right? Making nice money on 1,000 shares each time, just pushing it. Let's talk about where we're at today. The markets, nothing's been resolved here. If you're short, you're probably been squeezed or you're very nervous. If you're long, you're feeling pretty good. The buy the dip crowd came in again. Microsoft, all-time highs. Flow, all over next week's 300 calls, right? Apple, the weekly 146 calls led the way. Nice bounce here, failed at the 8-day for now. What else we have today? Netflix. You want my one regret today? It's not trading this big bar on Netflix. By the way, as I'm sitting here, Microsoft, tomorrow's 300 calls coming in, guys. A couple sweeps them again. We do this live in the room, just so you know, right? Why didn't I take it? They were all over the calls on this thing. They were in the weekly 530s, the 535s, the 540, 545s. I didn't trust it out of the gate because it's been trading so bad with the market. But textbook, volume, 264%, huge volume. Right away, out of the gate, opening candle, broke above it, off to the races. So bottom line is the market gave a lot to do. There's a lot of names that are not participating. Tesla, weak today, couldn't move. Amazon, still below yesterday's low, not participating here. So there's a lot going on out here that is not great. Biotech getting wrecked. China names are getting destroyed. We've been still seeing big put buying coming on names like Baba and Baidu here. You're at a more than a 52-week low on Baba here. You know, you've almost 50% haircut now in value from the highs last year. So, you know, for me, these remain in the void. So I'm off tomorrow, guys. I wish you guys all have a great day. I wish I can be here. It is OPEX for Friday. It is Friday in the summer. The last 3 Fridays have been miserable. Maybe tomorrow's different. I don't know. But for me, I won't be around. I wish you guys the best. I love you all, but I need some little bit of time to me. And since my vacation's canceled, I'm enjoying my Fridays. To everybody else out there, enjoy. Have a great day tomorrow. Link in the description below if you want to join us. We'd love to have you. Very active trading community. Have a great night. Webinar for everybody else in my membership tonight on the close.